Hello and welcome to the Big Smoking Friends podcast. Just me here today. I hope everyone is doing a-okay out there and is like usually I do these like solo ones like at the beginning of the week. Um or like on a Sunday or Monday, but today we're doing it on Tuesday, on Taco Tuesday, which is it's okay because it is Taco Tuesday, and who doesn't like a fucking taco? Gotta love tacos. Um, what's your favorite type of taco? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into this. I'm not doing this bullshit. Goddamn fucking shitty entertainment. Oh my god, Jesus. Sorry. Oh man. You know what's weird, man? It was Memorial Day. I was watching the news, which I don't ever do unless I'm at my fucking parents' house. And they're talking about this little boy who got shot for after calling the cops to like for something. Like he called the cops to help, and then he got shot in the process, which was like, damn. And I'm sorry, I thought the little boy's response, him telling the story was fucking hilarious. Like, all of a sudden, then the cops came, bam, I was shot. Like I got punched in the chest. I was like, what the fuck? Didn't help that I was probably extremely high, but still, I was just like, fuck, dude. I mean, I love news for like little shit like that, local news or national news, where people just say like they're not even trying to be funny. It's just funny the way they're explaining things or saying things. Or like we talk to some motherfucker from like the deep south when a hurricane happens, and they're just like, man, that hurricane came through here and whoosh, boom, my house gone. And I was like, I know you're not trying to be funny, and I know you've just lost everything, but like that, everything you've just said has made me giggle beyond human belief. I mean, it's like that fucking what was that one lady back in the day? Like, I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. There was a fire. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, something I don't know if it's still because I mean they really heavily I think edit and like make sure like news is 100% like on track and like just one of the creepiest fucking videos. I look it up is when like all like the like from like your national news all the way down to your local news all say the same fucking thing, and they're like completely scripted. Like nobody, no matter what channel you're on or what county you live in, blah. Basically, it's the exact same story, no matter what. That shit is fucking creepy. So I don't know if they've still because and that's like kind of a recent thing, I guess. But it's kind of fun to see back in the day when they would have like news bloopers of uh I remember they made a song out of one of them. They're just like, "What the fuck are we doing out here?" I said, "What in the fuck are we doing out here?" Oh, it's always good. Or like, or when some guy's doing his like newscaster voice, and then like, "A bee just flew in my mouth." Fuck. That's good. Or like when they accidentally are like drawing something on like for like the weather or something, they draw a dick by accident. That's always fucking funny. Um, but like I don't know. I don't think they have that anymore. Like seriously, honestly, I do not feel like that is a common. Um, I do not think that happens very often anymore. I am not. I don't know. It just seems like a not a common occurrence anymore. But yeah, I don't think that happens anymore. I don't. At least I don't. It used to be like YouTube used to have like those weird things at like the end of the year, where it'd be like compilations of like newscaster bloopers, or sometimes like just weird shit that happened throughout the entire year. Dude, YouTube used to do the fucking YouTube Rewind, which was actually pretty cool. But I guess everybody started hating it, or they just stopped doing it altogether, which was weird. Because it was fun, because they do like popular, and would basically go through like the most popular songs and like most popular YouTubers at the time. But then I think like a bunch of people got like excluded from it one year, or like they or YouTube kind of fucked with a lot of their creators, so they didn't even want to do it. So they're like, fine, fuck it, we're not doing it anymore. So nah, now they don't even do it anymore. I think like fucking like what was it? Mr. Beast did like the last one that they did, and I wasn't even like the regular ones. I think it was just like a recap of like all the best videos of the year or something. Or something. I don't know what he did. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I just remember him saying he was gonna do it because YouTube said they weren't doing one. And yeah, one year I think they even just did like a highlight reel or something. They're like top 10 videos and creators of the year or something, and I was like, I think everybody just hated it. By the end of it, everyone hated it. It was cool at first, and then it got old, and then everyone hated it, and then it died. So there you go. I mean, I think the first one was like 2012 when they did the with Gangnam Style. I mean, yeah, like Gangnam Style in it. Like a bunch of Minecraft shit in it. Annoying Orange. Oh my god, I remember that. I remember when Annoying Orange became a fucking TV show. That's back when Cartoon Network was running out of ideas. I can't imagine that. This shit's bad. I don't know. Back in the day, it was actually pretty funny. Not the TV show, the YouTube show for sure. It was way better than the TV show, I think, in my opinion. In my own personal opinion, in my connoisseur of entertainment, I believe that the YouTube show had better content than the actual TV show. That was back when they were doing weird shit in Cartoon Network. They're doing like reality shows and stuff. They're like destroy, build, or like build. Like they would have these like kids build like these giant monstrous contraptions. So they would do like a basically like a roller derby or like a crash fucking derby into it. You know what I mean? Roller derby? Or am I thinking something else? Like crash derby? Like something that you take like car. It was weird because they had like this giant thing to where they build a. I think it had to either do a specific task or it was literally just like fuck up the other team, like destroy their thing. And then they had that one thing that was like, oh my god, what was that? Dude, something was like, dude, what if we did that or something? Where they built like a hot tub into a car or something, and then they, or it was just like, I don't remember thinking about it. Like, this is what like people who are on drugs are like. They're like, dude, what if we build a hot tub into a car, and then we're like, dude, what if we took a shower, or what if we drove through a car wash with the top down? Or something like that. Like they would just be like the weirdest fucking things, where they either build stuff or they would do weird shit. And I'm just saying, like, this is what people who are on drugs are like on. Back when I was a kid, I don't even think I was like started. Did I start smoking weed yet? No. That's one thing. I always find it weird when I hear about people who do like start drugs super early. I guess because I didn't start smoking until I was sophomore. Yeah, like a sophomore in high school. And I remember, yeah, because I just started. Yeah, I just started driving around. I had freedom. Um, Immediately went to doing drugs. Wow. Wow, what does that say about me? But anyway, but I remember a few people I know back in the day that were like, yeah, I started smoking when I was like 12 or like 13, and I was just like, damn, dude, this is like way too early. They're like fresh into middle school, going fucking skipping school, smoke weed and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Or sometimes it's because of the parents too. I mean, not to hate on people who, if you smoke and you like keep it away from your kids and stuff, or like you wait till you go to bed or some shit like that, or you do edibles or something. Um, I think if you have like, because you gotta think about it too as a kid when they go to school and they're getting taught that all this stuff is bad, and then they come home and they see you doing that. So what I mean, eventually they're probably either gonna ask, they're probably gonna. Oh my god, I remember. I remember when 'cause my parents still smoked cigarettes back in the day, and whenever they started doing the whole anti-smoking thing at school, my fucking brother would come back. He's like, "You need to quit right now. Do you want cancer? Do you want lung disease?" I was like, "Oh God." And I was like, I knew better. I knew to shut the fuck up. Dude, so I remember, what was it? I think it was my grandparents were here, and they were like, "Connor, how do you always stay out of trouble between like the three of us?" Because I said I don't tell you shit. That's why I don't. I try and stay quiet and under the radar as much as humanly possible. Like I do not tell you guys shit unless I absolutely need to. Like I think there's a there's something that happened to me. I was just like, I'm just dealing with this myself. I think it might have been like might have been a ticket or something. Yeah, it was. I think I got like a ticket. I got a speeding ticket, and I was just like, fuck it. I'm just not gonna tell them. I'm not gonna tell them about it, and then just pay it off myself until because my dad's nosy. Because like when I first got a bank account, my dad set it up for me, so like so he could see it. He could see his name was on it too, so he has access to it. So I was like, I thought I was like scot free, home free. There's no way they would ever find out about it. And then I think my dad checked his bank account, or checked my bank account and saw like $300 going to like this fucking city. He's like, "What the fuck was that for?" And I was like, "A speeding ticket." I can't even remember. That was back. That wasn't even like. I mean, that was when I was a fucking adult too. To be honest, I think I got like a speeding ticket in Dallas going to school. And God, that is so fucking annoying. When they pull you over on a fucking highway in Dallas, man, no one's slowing down to let you in. No one is fucking. You gotta like ride that cop's coattail back onto the road because everyone's gonna slow down because he's coming onto the road to not be in front of him or because they're speeding. So you gotta like kind of like get in there with him too. And I was like, ugh. There's been only a few times I've ever gotten away with shit after getting pulled over. I think it was like one time I was just literally just sitting in a parking lot. Like I don't know if this guy knew we were in the car or not because he just pulled up right behind us. Like I couldn't back out if I wanted to out of my car, and we all just like kind of like scrunched down into the car. And I don't think he got because it started like pouring down rain, so I don't think he didn't get out of his car. And I think he just like shined the spotlight on the car a little bit, and it was like I think honestly he's just like this is not worth getting out of my car for. It's like pouring down rain. Leave him off with a warning, and then he drove off. As soon as he was like out of sight, we were like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Because I think we all had weed on us too. So yeah, no, and note to self, man, don't do a bonfire if there's a like 90% chance of rain in the forecast, because eventually the rain is gonna come. So don't. I remember running up that fucking hill. There's like a place we would go. You have to like walk down this hill to like where the lake is, and where like there's little like edges or like beach. I guess you could call it. You can't. Sometimes you could call it a beach. It was like flooded, but still. Anyway, you just walk down there, and dude, man, and that's a steep fucking hill too. So like, getting back up there, and it's starting to pour down rain, and everybody's running. You're just like, ah, fuck. And being the big boy that I am, I fucking got left behind. I'm like the last one to get. Everyone's like yelling at you, hurry the fuck up because you have the. See, that's the thing. Never leave the big man behind because he has the keys. Especially if he drives. Like, god damn it. I mean, I don't even know how you spell. Yeah, I guess or you could just hand a little baton, hand your keys off to somebody so they can unlock the car for everybody. But no, because then you get left behind. Actually, I would never do that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I would never do that. I would never give my car keys away to somebody. I knew that. Actually, no, I had to really trust you to actually like let you be like, yeah, fuck it, drive my car. I have to actually no, that's not very true. I have to be either really drunk or I have to know you very well. I either have to have no option or you're my best option. Pretty much. That is because if I can't drive for whatever reason, and I'm not getting an Uber, and I assume you have a driver's license. It's always easy when you have like like friend you know for a while with you. You should never get too fucked up with people you don't know. And it's never had it happen before. Yeah, yeah, like once or twice maybe, or you just getting fucked up around people you don't really know. I've only gone to like the bar I usually go to once or twice by myself. Just like with nobody I know and just like sitting there drinking. But yeah, sometimes I've never had to give my car away to somebody I don't really know to like let them drive, but I've definitely been around people that like I do not trust really inebriated, and gotten into a car really inebriated. I mean, like fuck it, whatever happens, happens. Which is weird. Sometimes I really, and I wonder if it's like a something I should worry about. I have like such a like little care of my well being sometimes. So I don't know if that's like a good thing, bad thing, probably a bad thing. But um, I don't. I'm trying to think of like how to spin this so I don't like sound depressed or something. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't give a fuck, And I understand that there are things in this world that I can't change, no matter how hard I want to, and you kind of have to go with the fucking flow of life at this point. And sometimes you hit a dam, sometimes you flow into the ocean. So I mean, sometimes yeah, I'm starting to get sound like I'm pissed, but literally sometimes nothing you can fucking do. Nothing, nothing. You just gotta go with the flow, man. But yeah. I mean, that's like a set. And I get it. Too. Like, I'm not trying to be like all pessimistic about it. Sometimes, and sometimes like when you say that, that's the greatest thing possible. I can't control everything. I mean, that's a weight off my shoulder. Some people can spin it into like a very positive way, and I think there is a way of like sometimes just like I don't want to say like meaningless parts of life, or like just like the shit we don't like to think about. Like the fact that like sometimes like I said, there's nothing we can do about our situation at the moment. There's nothing I can do to change this or to make this any better than it already is. So I'm just gonna make the best out of it. Some people have that mentality, and some people are just like, man, fuck this. I hate this. I'm miserable. Some people do. It's easy to take it the wrong way. You know what I mean? It's easy to take it to like a dark, depressive part. And like some people, I applaud the people that can like always take like some like shitty situation and try and put like a positive spin on it, or to be like, hey, it's not that big of a deal. It's okay. We got this. Because it's so fucking easy for me, especially just to start being like, fuck this, fuck life. I mean, like honestly, I've been getting like really fucking like pissed off, like a little depressed, and just like frustrated with this shit because I'm trying to like find a new job. I'm trying to find one close to home too, so I'm not driving like 30, 40 fucking minutes every day or like an hour home, and still trying to like be able to like because like work life balance is something that's really fucking important to me. Like I have to be able to enjoy my life outside of work, and or just even have like just like so I can like I like being able to like go to work, get off at a certain time, and then have like the rest of my day. So like, well, because I mean that's what I've become accustomed to. Even back when I wasn't working at like 5 a.m., I would work from like 9 till like 4, which is not bad. You can literally like go to work out and eat dinner or go out with friends or shit after work as long as you make the time for it, and then you don't have work till 9 o'clock in the morning, so you can go out till midnight or like 2 o'clock and still get like a decent amount of sleep. And like yeah, and it's a little harder with like the 5 a.m. schedule, but like I get off at 1, or at least you're supposed to get off at 1. Yeah, but in like perfect world, you get off at like 1. You can literally go home, take a nap, and then do everything I just said talked about earlier. sure you have like work at 5 o'clock in the morning, so you can't go out as late as some people, or you can if you want. If you want to like suffer for the good time. And honestly, I used to be like a big person for that. But I think I've suffered a few too many times to really get I guess the enjoyment out of it. Something because sometimes I'm sitting there and just like I'm so fucking pissed off that I gotta like be up in a few hours to go to work, and sometimes I hate to say it, I'm a person that kind of like you can like kind of tell what I'm feeling just by looking at me, which I hate. I try to like hide that shit so many times, but like I'll just be sitting there and just like people are like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" I'm like, I don't even fucking know, dude. And like, I do not, because people are nice, they want to be like, "What's wrong with that?" And, like you do not want to fucking know. You do not want to. I do not want to unload like the god awfully amount of shit that I got going on in my head that makes me like hate my life to you right now because you were either gonna one look at me differently afterwards or two you were not ready for what I was about to say and now you're fucking I don't know pissed off or fucking I don't know you don't want to like it's weird especially like at work someone at work be like what's wrong and be like you do not want to fucking know. You here I'm faking it, and I'm just gonna here. I'm here for my paycheck, and that's it. Please don't. I remember once sometime like I think the HR lady was like, "Oh man, see this is why the morale is so bad." I'm like, I almost snap back and be like, "The morale has been bad since the start. I don't know where the fuck you thought the good morale came from or went." And this ain't the army either. Like I shouldn't have to have a good morale. I should just have to not have a shitty job with shitty people in charge, making everything painful for everybody else. Like the motherfucker that runs the place took 4 days off, and I'm there till like 2:30, and the motherfucker still hasn't shown up. Like, I get it. I mean, part of me is just like, cause I know, like, what people. I used to like, cause I went to culinary school. Oh, I gotta take this step. The executive chef, goddamn it, is there like 60 plus hours a week, or if not more, every fucking week because goddamn it, that's his fucking restaurant, his baby. He's got to be the one that makes it a success, or no one else is going to. If you don't give a fuck and you're running this place, who the fuck do you think is gonna give a fuck? Like, I mean, and that's the thing too. Like, when like someone's just giving up, so you just give up too, and you can't help it. Like there's like little glimmers of hope of like, no, maybe you're not a shitty human being, but then you just like constantly show this like other shitty side of you that you just seem to never be able to get rid of. Oh my god, fucking allergies. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Um, but I mean, I don't know, man. It's just fucking crazy shit, man. Life is a weird cesspool of bullshit, and we're all just kind of swimming through it, hoping not to get sink earlier than we want to, I guess. But anyway, I'm getting oh, philosophical or some shit. It's just, yeah, no, I don't know. Life's just been really. I'm sorry, like, I should like blow my nose or something. But yeah, no, I just life's just been irritating lately. I guess is the best I can describe it. Just frustrating. You know, you want to like better yourself, and you keep fucking running into these gaps or fucking walls that you have to go through, and you're just like, fuck. It's just like why I thought this shit was gonna be easier as you get older. But it's not honestly. I wonder if there's a way to like teach kids that, like, hey man, like shit's gonna start getting hard, without like ruining their outlook on life. I mean, shit. I don't know. Let kids enjoy it. Let kids be kids. Let them enjoy their little fucking bliss before they have to go into like the real world of bullshit. But anyway, it's just fucking. I don't know. what else I want to say? But I don't know. Do. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna just sit here and try and force something out. But anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you for listening. Hopefully we'll have some guests this week. Should be fine. Maybe do some interesting things. I might, maybe we'll get a visit from my inner demons. Even though all these ranting ones have him lurking in the corner somewhere. Um, yeah, I gotta I gotta do some shit for that. And then yeah. Well, anyways, everybody just have a wonderful week, and thank you all for listening, and goodbye.